Hey everyone, welcome back to another LEGO City update, or rather, should I say LEGO Disney World update. Y'all, this is coming along so well. I have added a bunch of stuff this week and I cannot wait to show you. There's a bunch more stickers on the Walk of Fame, we've added a lot more sets, we've done some more tile work, I even included one of my mocks in the city. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here and I cannot wait for you to see this. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more city content coming for y'all soon. I have my downtown Ladybird, which is coming along. Here's kind of the status on that right now. We added some sidewalks to it. We have all of our modulars there. It's looking really cool. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with what we're doing in our LEGO City. This week we added so many new sets to our LEGO Disney World and it's looking really cool. This one here is a Townhouse, Pet Shop, and Cafe. It's a Creator 3-in-1 set and it retails for $80. I wanted to buy this set for two reasons. One was the pet shop on the side. I just think that looks so cute, as well as that coffee cup with the latte. I love my espresso in the morning, so having a little spot in Disney World where they can go and get a nice latte was just really important to me. And the tile work around the edges just makes it look a lot better. Those jumpers really help. I totally advise using jumpers in your city. Sometimes I just kind of forget, but that allows you to actually start placing minifigures there, which is super important. And also this week we added a superstar new LEGO set for the amusement park. This is the Carousel, and we had this in our backlog for quite a while, but honestly, this thing just looked really intimidating to build, which it was. It actually took forever, but it was so worth it, y'all. Look how adorable this is. We decided to put it up right next to the Disney Castle. I don't think I mentioned that before, but yes, that was kind of like the reserved space for the Carousel all along, and it's just at its happy home now. It's so cool. We're gonna hook it up to a motor eventually, but that'll probably wait till next week. Another set that we really wanted to include in our LEGO Disney World was the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 toy store, and to do this we did have to take out the Town Hall set, which I am kind of bummed about, but I think it'll look better over in downtown Ladybird. I was never too thrilled with having it on Main Street, USA, and I have to tell y'all, this definitely exceeded expectations. Plus it looks really good on Main Street. I was really drawn to those colors, like the bright blue, the red and yellow stripes on the front. It just looks amazing, and instead of buying just one toy store, I decided to buy two. We built one kind of the normal way, like how the instructions want you to, and then I built the other one kind of mirrored. And that was so that we could place them together on Main Street and just make a larger entrance to it, have that awning stretch across the whole front of it, just kind of combine them, make a larger build. And I totally love how it looks. It just looks so colorful, a lot more fun. I love how the awning across the front of the building looks. Those red and white stripes just stretching across the whole thing just look really cool. The only part I don't like about this is the patio section on top. It just doesn't really look right. It looks like two buildings were literally squished together, which to be fair is what happened, but I want to go back and change that a little bit in the future. Also this week I added a bunch of stickers to my Main Street and it's just looking so cool. It's such a satisfying process, kind of adding the sticker to it and then surrounding it with the dark gray tiles, plus the little hidden Mickeys just make it really fun. The sticker process is definitely tedious, but I do really enjoy it, especially the end product. It just looks so good. It's so satisfying seeing it added to Main Street in the end. I just love it, and I can't wait to see how it grows through time. It's already halfway down Main Street, so that's just crazy exciting. And as you can see, I did design the city to where I can take out those base plates down the middle so that I can work on the tile work somewhere else, so that I'm not just bending over to city all the time. It really does help. It makes it so much easier to kind of work on that area since it's right in the middle of Disney World. I just think the Walk of Fame looks so cool. It looks so slick, plus all those stars down the middle just add so much detail to it. I'm so happy seeing that grow, and I really do also like that tile work around the Avengers Tower, just kind of how that pops around it on those edges. The Avengers Tower is definitely a little bit of a weirder shape than some of my other buildings, so I really like how that tile work around it turned out. As for Toy Story Land, I decided to clear out some of the sets that I just don't really think belong there, including some of the Legoland stuff. I wasn't sure where to include some of those before, so I decided to throw them into my Toy Story Land, because why not? But I figured later on, you know what, this doesn't really make sense. Alright, and so now we're finally placing the new LEGO Ideas Winnie the Pooh set into the LEGO City. I'll be honest with y'all, I was not sure what to do with this set once it was built. I was planning on displaying it because I didn't really think it would fit into my Disney World. Just the shape of it wouldn't really look too good next to the other buildings. However, it looks really good up in this kind of food court area in the front of my Disney World. It has that kind of fantastical forest vibe to it, and having it in front of the Ferris wheel there just looks really nice. Plus, something really cool with this set is that you're able to display it two different ways. You can open up his house, as I've done here, or you can kind of close it up and display it on a shelf. But I chose to open it up here so that there's a little bit more room, and it's kind of a facade piece there, so it just looks really nice. I am so pleasantly surprised at how good this looks. In order to make this fit right in front of the carousel, there. We did have to adjust some of the branches and just move them to the side a little bit, but that wasn't too hard at all, so it was a very easy fit, very easy modification to make this work. And I know I've said this before, but the minifigures are my favorite part about the set, and there's plenty of space in the front to place all of your minifigures and set up a really nice display, so I do really appreciate that. Okay, and now this next set here is actually a mock that I made on my own, so I'm really excited about that. This is bumper cars, and I really wanted to include something like this because I have two mini mystery machines that I didn't really know what to do with. I think they're really cool, they're cute. I wanted to include them in my city in some way, and I thought bumper cars would be perfect. As for the base of it, those yellow bricks, I just had trouble finding enough to fill this thing up, so that's kind of why you see those gaps along there. Oops. But I promise I will get to it. I just did not have time this week, and I don't know where those pieces are, but I will find them. As for some future plans for the city, I do have these other LEGO idea sets that I would love to incorporate at some point. This is the Central Perk set from Friends, and I really do like this one. This was such a fun build and a good value, I think. And then over here we have Sesame Street, and I know that there's modular versions of this out there. You can buy the instructions and kind of make it into a modular building. So I'm considering doing that at some point as well and adding that maybe to Downtown Ladybird. Those minifigures are just adorable. I would love to have that in my city, but I'm just not sure exactly where to put it. And then the Flintstones. This is another one where I'm like, I don't really know what to do with it, but I like it. Those minifigs are awesome. The build is just so cute. This was so much fun to build. I would love to have it in my city, but again, I just don't know what to do with it. So any suggestions are very welcome. And then as for the railroad tracks, I do have a plan going forward. I've seen other people get 1x4 and then 1x1 brown tiles and kind of place them along there to make it look like wooden railroad tracks, and I just think that would be so cool to try at some point. However, that does involve a bricklink order, so we don't have the pieces on hand, but that's definitely the plan going forward. I just think that would really dress up Disney World a lot. Overall, I'm just so happy with how the LEGO Disney World is turning out. It's just looking so cool, and every week it's getting better and better. More stuff's being added. It's becoming more finished through time, especially that tile work. It's just looking so cool, way better than I ever expected, and I cannot wait to keep working on it going forward. Winnie the Pooh was definitely a surprise. I did not see that going into our LEGO Disney World, but you know what? It just looks really good there. I might take it out and display it for a little bit, but at least it has a home there. I know that it will fit into LEGO Disney World. And we are unfortunately all out of those dark bluish gray tiles, so we have to get more soon because I have more members to add. I have a lot more stars to add to the city for next city update, so hopefully I am able to put in a bricklink order soon and get those, as well as some brown tiles for the railroad tracks. I just think that would dress it up so much. I would love to see how that looks. That's definitely on my list going forward. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas or feedback, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear it. It definitely helps kind of shape the city going forward. And with that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.